Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming CPA's channel. First off, huge thank you to everyone for stopping by. The support of the last few Timberborn videos has been insanely incredible, and I just want to say a big thank you to you guys who have gone and watched those videos and are here because of it. Also, thank you to those subs and viewers that continue to come back as we post more VODs. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I also appreciate any feedback on how I can make these videos better, so please let me know down in the comment section down below. I like to go through the comments, and if there's anything you guys suggest, that would be great, and I appreciate it. In fact, today's video is going to be a little bit longer video because one feedback suggested that maybe I slow down the video, make it a little bit longer so that I can really truly showcase exactly what I'm doing. So that feedback is directly impacting this video. So again, let me know down in the comments down below if you would like me to do anything else. Quick recap before we get in. The past two videos, I constructed a 1 million horsepower battery, and then I built a dam producing 30,000 horsepower, of which 20,000 charges the battery and the other 10,000 is used within my current construction setup. The only problem now is that the 1 million battery actually doesn't last long enough when I get hit with an 8-day drought. So we are going to be expanding that battery, and I want to show you just how easy it is for me to upgrade from my first 1 million battery to a 2.25 million battery. So starting off as always with my favorite part of the whole game, dynamite. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to level the ground down so we're at the bottom of the map and as far down as we can go. After that, we go ahead and we start making sure we start in the correct spot. We place our 2 tile sized platforms. This will get our foundation lined up with the original tower build. And we are now technically on a 12 by 12 grid. We start off with a 9 by 9, expanded that to a 10 by 10, and now we are at a 12 by 12 grid. Anytime I expand this battery, I just need to add 2 more grids. So if I were to expand it again, it'd go 14 by 14, again 16 by 16, etc., etc. In case you guys want to replicate and plan ahead for your own builds, if you want to build a 2.25 million battery. I bring the platforms all the way out, leaving a 1 tile gap on the outside and on the inside as well, so that the battery weight will fall down from the inner battery and the outer one when the power is being drained or utilized by our factory / columns. Then we build up the outsides, which I'm going to speed up because there isn't really anything special about this part. It's just me basically bringing these up to 3 times, or I guess I use the 3 tall tiles or platforms and bring it all the way up to the top. I ended up blowing up some of the wood farm side. I had some regular tiles that I hadn't quite removed, and since I love symmetry, I decided to blow them up so that everything was on platforms. No more land that we were on, it's all on platforms. I was trying to figure out the best setup of where the battery should be located. In other words, which one should be all the way to the corner and which one should be cut a little short and on the inside. So really I'm just counting out the platforms to see which way would be best. Now you can see that I placed the batteries wrong, as I didn't leave the middle platform open, which was my original intention. Having that middle platform open will always allow for pathways out of those 4 different sides so that my beavers have access for future expansion. So I just make a quick adjustment of the batteries to allow for that gap on all 4 sides in the middle. Sadly, this means some have a 3 wide gap and others just a 1, but I think it will be worth it from symmetrically pleasing standpoint as well as future expansion if I need to. Nevertheless, we are now going to be building an additional 20 batteries, bringing our total battery count up to 36 batteries, or a total of 2.23 million horsepower capacity, which is insane. That is double what I had originally, or more than double, I guess. So make sure though that if you are doing this build yourself, that you pause the batteries builds, because you want to make sure that you build these batteries one at a time, because you want to build the furthest one out first. What you'll notice about my build right now is that my beavers basically only have 4 different access points. Okay, that will increase up to 8 as they build off, and they're allowed to have 2 going to the left and right on the north side, left and right on the south side, left and right, west and east. So that will increase up to 8 different vantage points, but you must build that far battery in the corner, because if you don't, you're going to block yourself out from being able to build it. So we start off by building all 4 corners. So basically start off by unpausing those 4 in the corner. I also accidentally built a platform when I needed to build a staircase, so the workers had to stop working for a while. Rip to that time's wasted. But now we've reached the point that all the platforms are constructed and we're building the battery. So again, start off with those 4 corners first. Very important. This ensures that you don't strand any of your workforce. What you may or may not have noticed is that I'm actually short on my golem workforce by about 28. What ended up happening is I believe I stopped producing planks at one point, or my gears used up all my planks. So then I wasn't rebuilding more golems, because right now I have a golem workforce that is producing golems. So robots producing robots, believe it or not, which is a scary thought, but that is what is happening. So I ended up losing out on some resources. Didn't notice it until I started to notice that my golem workforce just dropped down drastically. And one OP thing in the game are the hauling posts, because the hauling posts will move resources from one section to the other. And this will allow my golem factories, the golem limbs, which produce every 4.5 hours, to just continuously be built. If you don't have a hauling workforce, then they have to pause the build once they complete it, go gather more wood or planks or gears, bring them back and continue building. But if you have hauling posts, those individuals will bring them all the resources they need so they can just continuously build. And those hauling workforce or work posts are normally the first things to lose golems or to lose workers, because I put them on lower priority. So when I lose that, then everything else kind of slowly diminishes. So by only having 28 workforce, I slowed down my work quite a bit. So that's unfortunate. I'm going to make sure I'm fully equipped with golems for my next project. But right now we have 2 batteries down and 18 to go. As we continue to build the batteries, right now is probably a great time to talk about today's sponsor of the video. Now, the sponsor of today's video is a super special sponsor, and that is my supportive, amazing spouse. My wife and I have been so excited as the channel has been growing these past few days with the Timberborn videos, you guys. We have seen about 70 new subscribers. We have over 2,000 views on our original first video. And I think she's quite shocked that we have grown as drastically as we have the past couple days. I am as well. And I really want to be able to show her that content creation and video making can provide income. So if you guys are watching and you want to leave a thumbs up and you want to subscribe to show your support, that would really mean a lot to myself and, of course, my amazing sponsor, my wife. So back to the video. We're going to find that we have completed our 2.25 million battery tower. This thing is so beautiful. It's nice and symmetrical. I really just enjoy how it looks, and I also enjoy the fact that I know that I can continue to expand it. If I expand my factory, you know, where I do all my construction and I go up to consuming 20,000 horsepower an hour and I need a bigger battery, I can just continue to replicate and repeat this process. So what we're going to do is we're going to quick demonstrate what a 6-day drought looks like. And as we're going through the 6-day drought, we will end up discovering that the lowest our batteries get is 27,855 horsepower. FYI, I do have other batteries around the base during the drought that I did not disable and did not destroy, so there is some other power being stored elsewhere, so this isn't quite 100% just on the tower. I wanted to give that disclosure out there. I expect that, meaning we only really drained our batteries about 57%. So the longest drought we could last using that math is about 10.89 days, or roughly 11. Now, if I had only used just strictly these batteries in the tower, that would be more like a 9.3 days we could last. Now, in the normal mode of Timberborn, the longest I've ever had a drought last is 8 days. So we are golden, no matter what. Even if I disabled all the other batteries or just ran with all the batteries I have in my base, we can definitely last 8 days at our current power consumption rate. All right, so that is a good sign. That is great to know. And what I want to end up doing at some point is truly turning off all the batteries and only having the tower running. I want to destroy all the other batteries because they're all just spread around the base. They don't look good. So I'm going to go ahead, take those, demolish them, and only have my massive battery tower going. And basically what I want to end up doing is potentially expanding that more. And as I grow my base, as I grow my factories, thank you all so much for watching the video today. You are all truly amazing. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the support and the feedback. Leave me comments of different things you would like to see in the videos, and also if you want me to check out and upload other games. So far we've only been doing Timberborn because that's kind of been taking off, but I do play other games. I enjoy other games. So if there's anything else, let me know. Thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to leave a like and possibly subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. And until next time, maximize those deductions and pay less in taxes. Have an amazing day, everyone.